และในพระราชพิธีบรมราชาภิเษกสมเด็จพระเจ้าชาวที่ 3 ในครั้งนี้ก็มีการปรับเปลี่ยนรายละเอียดในบางเรื่องนะคะเพื่อให้เข้ากับยุคสมัยมากขึ้นและเน้นความหลากหลายเน้นเรื่องการเคารพความแตกต่างและสร้างการมีส่วนร่วมสำหรับประชาชนเพื่อให้เข้ากับยุคของอังกฤษในยุคปัจจุบันค่ะดิฉันสอบถามจากเอกอัครราชทูตอังกฤษประจำประเทศไทยท่านทูตมาร์คกูดดิ้งและขอให้อธิบายก่อนนะคะว่าความสำคัญของพระราชพิธีบรมราชาภิเษกในครั้งนี้สำคัญต่อสังคมอังกฤษอย่างไรคะ
This is the first coronation in the UK for 70 years. The last one was when the late Queen Elizabeth was crowned in 1953. So she was queen for my entire life until last year. So I have never known a different monarch or experienced a coronation. So this is the first coronation I will have seen in for most of the British population. We've got nearly 200 countries being represented at the coronation, and we're expecting over 400 international VIPs. It will take place at Westminster Abbey, which has been used as the venue for coronations in the UK for nearly 1,000 years. And King Charles will be the 40th British monarch to be crowned there. So it's an enormously significant occasion, both in terms of celebrating modern UK, diversity and inclusive UK, but also looking ahead to the future, the opportunities ahead.
In the context of modern Britain, what adjustment had to be made for this coronation compared to the past?
Well, yeah, I mean, there are decisions for each monarch in terms of some of the detail, but as I say, the overall sequence for this coronation will follow a traditional programme, but actually there are elements of it which King Charles has decided. So, for instance, there will be songs in Welsh and English language. There will be some music from, which is Greek Orthodox in memory of Prince Philip, King Charles's father. And overall, there will be activities across the weekend which will promote sustainability and environmental protection, which King Charles has been passionate about for his life, but also in terms of youth, inclusion, a lot of the issues that he is dedicated to.
What is the sentiment among British people towards this event?
Well, what I've seen over the last 12 months is that we've had two very large-scale royal events in the UK. We had the Platinum Jubilee or 70th year anniversary of the accession of Queen Elizabeth last June. And then, of course, we had the state funeral of late Queen Elizabeth last September. And on both occasions, I really felt that the country came together. The first occasion, obviously, to celebrate 70 years of service by Her late Majesty. And in the case of the state funeral, obviously, to mourn together and reflect on a life of service by the Queen. And people really came together, and these were moments of great ceremony, pageantry, and spectacle, which reverberated around the world. And so I rather expect that's what will happen this weekend as well. This will be an important ceremony. It will be watched by millions or billions of people around the world. And I think the people in the UK will come together and celebrate.
How will the attendance of His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen of Thailand at this ceremony strengthen relations between royal families of the two countries?
Well, we are clearly deeply honoured that His Majesty the King and the Queen have decided to travel to the UK to attend the coronation. And the two main events for our VIP visitors from overseas are, first of all, a reception at Buckingham Palace, which takes place on Friday, the 5th of May, and then, of course, the coronation ceremony that I've described on the 6th of May. So it's fantastic that they're able to go. And the relationship between the royal families of the UK and Thailand has existed strongly for many years, just as it has between our governments, our people, our business. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity for us to look at the opportunities ahead for the UK and Thailand. We already have cooperation in many, many spheres, and I and the UK are absolutely committed to taking this forward, whether it's on the economic side, the security side, or encouraging more people-to-people contacts. I think we should be optimistic for the years ahead.
In terms of the future of British monarchy, how important is the coronation?
Well, I think it's a moment, as I say, where it's a moment of change primarily, but also one where we can look forward to the years ahead. King Charles is in his 70s now. He's served the country for many, many decades. So I think we can look ahead. I've said passionate about various issues such as sustainability, youth, inclusion, but also a cosmopolitan and diverse UK. So I think these are all very important values and principles for British people that we should treasure and pursue in the years ahead.